What is up, baseball fans? Chris Jardine here, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. It is Thursday, which means we're back on our regular time. Back on our beautiful Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And it is a brand new episode of This Week at Perfect Team. It is episode number 126. Today is July 22nd, 2021. Yeah, the sound is working just fine. If you're not hearing the sound, it's a you problem. Unfortunately. Things happen. But yes, so random thoughts to start off the stream. It's funny because I was looking through some of our social media metrics earlier today. And did you know that people have watched 13.25 years worth of YouTube videos on our YouTube channel? 13.25 years worth of time people have spent watching our YouTube videos with such great hits as my Milwaukee Brewers franchise and my New York Mets franchise. You guys are crazy. The reason why I thought of that was because we're quickly approaching 500,000 views here on Twitch. 500,000. We're at 482,000 views here on the old Twitch channel, which is insane. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without you guys. I always am very open about calling you guys out, and you know, we wouldn't be able to have near as much fun with the content that we put out on the channel here on YouTube and or here on Twitch and on YouTube if you guys weren't watching it. So thank you guys so much for that. Drops, I believe we're pushing almost 200,000 drops that have been given out since we started. I don't have an exact number, but I'm pretty sure like it's in the ballpark of like 200,000. It's an insane amount. Like crazy amount of time that or amount of packs that have been given out just for people hanging out and watching the stream when they work, of course, which was not the case last night. What's happening? I will get to the cards when I am damn good and ready. I may not reveal a card until half past the hour. Maybe. I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. Live update is Monday. Last Monday of every month. I've been saying that for weeks. I've been saying that for a while. Live updates are the last Monday of every month. So that means it will be this Monday. Do I want to mention the new tournament? No, I do not. Yeah, so there was a Nicolino posted in the Discord. There was a refresh of the tournament stuff today. There's a new daily historical iron tournament. It's kind of like a midday Eastern time tournament, 64-teamer. There were some tweaks to the early iron getting bumped up in teams. A few other tournaments have been shuffled around in terms of start time, just to better kind of spread itself out from a few of the other events. There's been some cap changes in there as well, and some reward structure updates. So again, that's, I think, now the 4th update we've done in July. So really trying to stay active on keeping those offerings updated and all that fun stuff. Oh my geez, what hat am I sporting? This is the MLB, so like the umpire's hat from the 2019 All-Star game. when we were there. To be honest, all of my hats, so for those, I mean, I've never done like a office tour, but all of my hats are up on the wall in front of me. And usually, like, I film the recap video, like, usually a half hour before the stream. And I just randomly grab a hat. And today, this is the one I picked. There's usually no thought put into... there's usually no thought put into what hat I wear. It's just whatever I'm in the mood. Whatever I'm in the mood for putting on at any particular time. How many hats do I have in this room? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 24 in this room currently that I would consider like stream hats that you might actually see me wear on the stream. How do I record the recap? That's got to be a troll question. KK Fits. that's got to be a troll question. I almost fell for it, and then I looked. I have dark mode on, and your username is purple, so I kind of glance over those ones. I don't see so well, so. I mean, my non-stream hats are just like my golfing hat and hats I would use to mow the lawn. Like when I say like stream hat, I mean like a nice, presentable hat that's not like something I would, you'd catch me whippersnipping the grass in. Am I going to buy one of those new upside down logo hats? No, because they're stupid. And they have absolutely no place being on somebody's head. The upside down hats are dumb. Full stop. They shouldn't exist. Period. They're awful. No, I do not wear my good hats when I'm mowing the lawn. Oh my God, no. Absolutely not. I like a lot of the fun, different stuff. Like, I don't mind, like, I'm more of a traditional hat kind of guy. So, like, I don't mind, like, for example, one hat that I really enjoy that I've been wearing as of late. Like, I have the Giants spring training hat from last year. Like, I don't mind, like, a little extra flare, Golden Gate Bridge or something like that. But, like, all of the fancy out there stuff that New Era does, I'm not really a big fan. I'll be honest. I mean, I'm sure any of you who watch, any amount of episodes of This Week in Perfect Team, will know, you could go back and look at all the hats I wear. They're usually pretty standard fare. So. Brewer's hat when cutting the lawn? No. I mow my own lawn? Absolutely. Mowing your lawn is a privilege. There's very few things I take more seriously than mowing the lawn. Very few things I take more seriously. Okay. We spent 10 minutes talking about nothing. I feel good about that. I feel good. Not much else going on. It's pretty standard fare. It's the middle of summer. Iced Tim Hortons, not really my jam. Tim Hortons period's not really my jam, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm more of a... am I allowed outside of Canada? I think technically at the moment, no. I think technically at the moment, we're not allowed outside of the country for, like, reasons other than, like, family emergencies and stuff. I think the border's still closed. Otherwise, I would have been in Colorado last week. Just saying. No, you haven't missed anything, Mac. We haven't even started. We're just talking about nothing. I mean, I was in the mood to talk about nothing. We've literally have revealed no cards. Yeah. I would imagine the next time I go to the U.S. will be in a year's time when I will be in Los Angeles for the All-Star game. Possibly a Boston trip, maybe shopping trip to New Hampshire or something like that. But it's my lawnmower. I have a ride-on lawnmower, 42-inch Husqvarna lawn tractor. I love it. It's double vaxxed. That's not me. So I got another. I won't be double vaxxed for another 14 hours. Oh, Nick, it's going to be great. He's going to do really well there. Oh, single rowing? Sick. Great softball game last night. By the way, if you guys didn't watch the U.S.-Canada softball game last night, great game. Great game. U.S. came out on top 1-0. It was a great ball game. Really, really great pitching on both sides. It was fun to watch. Yeah, see, nobody wants to see cards. Everyone just wants to hear me talk about my lawn and my hats. We got the priorities straight here. We talk about lawns and we talk about hats. And then we talk about cards. And then New Brunswick does Mortar, Maine. But we go to New Hampshire to shop. New Hampshire has better outlet stores. Do you share some pictures of your lawn? There's probably a bunch of them on my Instagram. There's probably a bunch of lawn pictures on my Instagram, to be honest. Merrimack's usually a place we go. Port Dog, Merrimack. Sometimes if it's baseball season, we might go to Manchester, just to try to catch a Fisher Cats game, if we can. So usually we'll do somewhere down there, for sure. For sure. All right, let's get to work. New England weekend. Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of funny because I'm a big New England guy. Not the football team. I hate the Patriots, but I love New England. I love going through Maine. I love, Boston. Boston's one of my favorite cities in the whole wide world. I love it. I wish I could go there way more frequently. Did a lot of have vacationed in New Hampshire multiple times, rural New Hampshire in the more Manchester-y area. It's just a great part of the country. I mean, it's close to me as well. So we actually did an OOTP meetup in Boston 3 years ago at a bar. I don't remember the name, but it was right next to Fenway Park. Unfortunately, the Red Sox were not playing. It was early season, so the Red Sox played like the Thursday, and then there was like the Friday off, like the weather day. So they played Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and we did the meetup on the Friday so that it wasn't super crowded. It was great. We were there for PAX. Yeah, I know. I don't remember the name of the place, unfortunately. It was 3 years ago, man. I could drive to Boston in 9 hours. Including like getting through the border and stuff. So it's about 9 hours. Watch a Chris Lawn Care stream. I don't know if my Wi-Fi would extend out around the whole lawn. I have quite the palatial estate here in... I assume somebody got TJ the message when I said about upside down hats. Oh dear. So yeah, it's about 9 hours for me to get to Boston. But yeah, it would be nice if we could get out. I know, like, for example, if you live in the New Jersey area, they're actually doing OOTP night at the Trenton Thunder game tonight. We've been a long time supporter of theirs. And they're doing, I mean, again, it's something that in the future, I know a couple years ago I wanted to go down, and obviously, you know, as we get back to a more normal, hopefully this is going to be stuff that we're going to be able to do a little more frequently. You know, hopefully we can get back out there and start meeting up with people again whenever we go areas. I don't water my lawn, unfortunately. It's not that it doesn't require it. Must not be many cards tonight. Those 13. Thank you for the raid, PBE Sim. Appreciate it. Guys, if you guys are looking for the premier online experience for Out of the Park Baseball, check out PBE. It's twitch.tv/PBE Sim. They are amazing. A wonderful run group. I love the stuff that they do. It is an experience. If you're looking for an experience in OOTP, they're the guys you want to be talking to. There's the guys that you want to be checking out. PBE Sim. Give them a look. Guess who took their pick with Rich last week? I don't know. I never saw any pictures. The only picture Rich sent me was... So here's the thing. I got to tell you guys a little Rich story. And for any of you who have watched Rich stream, this is going to be the most Rich story you're ever going to hear. Rich was in Colorado last week. Obviously, you know, we have a little bit of a contingent down there. I know Alex was down there as well. So Rich goes to Colorado, right? So I'm on vacation. You know, I get home on Friday. Rich has been home since like Wednesday or Thursday. The only picture we got from all of Colorado was Rich holding his phone down like this at the program, taking a picture of the OOTP ad that was in the program. That was the only picture we got. No food, nothing from the play ball park, nothing from the home run derby. Literally, the only picture we got was a picture of him taking a picture of the ad in the program. That is the most Rich thing ever to do. Of course, he says it's because he didn't want us to be jealous that we weren't there. I'm like, dude, I still would have wanted to see like some fun, cool. And then he felt bad. So then he sent me a picture of him meeting Scott Braun and Cliff Floyd. And, you know, it was great. It was just, I was like, dude, that is such a Rich thing to do. Oh, look at there. Walnut met Rich. See, proof that Rich actually gets out there and meets the people. Not going to lie, I really wish I would have been in Colorado last week, because when I went to Cleveland 2 years ago, it was the best experience I've had by a mile. There's still a picture of me. Somebody got me to autograph a baseball. I've told that story many times. You know, there's the baseball cards that I have, and yeah, it was a whole thing. All right. Let's get to work. We got some cards to put out there. We wasted 20 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy the drops. While I just chatter, pitter, patter. Wasting time. So I do want to mention, I know a lot of people are going to be I don't know what the word. Questioning why we're not doing the standard content missions. So first of all, I did say very early in the year that it would not be fluid every other week the whole season. Theoretically and technically, I was on vacation last week. There was really no plan to have a stream last week. But because I was supposed to be out of town until Saturday. Then when I realized when I was going to get home on Friday, I said, well, we can have a show and put some content out. So realistically, there wasn't supposed to be a set last week. So we have a content set this week, and then we'll have the Team Missions 2. The Team Missions 2 is going to be next week. Because there wasn't supposed to be a show last week. So you guys get it anyway. No one's going to care. No one feels bad for me. And not that you should. That's kind of a strange thing to say, but as we get, I do want to, okay, you know what? Hey, if you think we have nothing, don't watch. But one thing I do want to make very clear is that as we progress through into like playoff content and stuff, it will not be content missions every other week. The schedule is going to be a little more unpredictable as we move forward. So just full disclosure there, right? So like, because up until now we've been pretty consistent, content missions. Franchise Heroes 2, I guess you'll have to find out. But yeah, as we move forward, the schedule is going to be, we might get back-to-back weeks of missions. There might be back-to-back weeks of content. But there's still going to be the same amount. It's just because there's certain things that we have coming up in the future that are sort of, I don't want to say time sensitive, but they're time specific into which we want to do them. So yeah, that's great. I mean, so at this point, what I'm going to do, because everyone's going to decide to be negative Nelly in the chat, I'm just going to close the chat, and we're going to move on and actually reveal the cards, and do the stream. And we're going to blow through these relatively quickly now. So let's see. What do we got? Let me get my master list up here. Do-do-do-do-do. I had it open. Where did it go? Ah, there we go. All right. Oh, I did see a good question that I wanted to answer, though. I wouldn't actually close the chat. You guys know me better than that. There was just a squirrel on the field? Nice. I love that. Next week, have a pick of the line. Yes. I will. All right. So, oh yeah, so to circle back for people who might not have been here, because I think I answered that one right at the beginning. The live update is this Monday. Again, it's the last Monday of every month. The only one that might be different is the last one, because the season doesn't end until like the first week of October, so we'll probably push that last one out. Just so if you weren't here at the very beginning and you're wondering about the live updates, it's Monday, this Monday coming up. And like I said, it'll be the last Monday of August, and then in September we'll probably push it to after the season ends so we can get everything in one final update. Just a heads up. All right, so as always, we do have a new limited edition card. Everybody seems to love. Everybody seems to. Oh yes, the Ohtani thing is fixed. That won't happen again. We ran some. So for those of you who might not know what Mr. Audit is talking about, there was an issue where Ohtani's rating just plummeted last time. We ran some functional testing today. That issue's been resolved, so it won't happen again. So yeah, we got that one all fixed up. We got that one. Baseball season, no, it's a little longer. I don't think the season ends till like October 3rd, like the regular season. So, yeah. Yeah, I think DishNet is off this week. I believe he's on vacation. That's why there's no screenshots being posted in the Discord. What day is it on October 3rd? I don't know. Probably a Sunday. Yeah, probably a Sunday. Yeah, DishNet's on vacation. Yeah, and there won't be any screenshots in the Discord. But I'll be posting them right after the stream. I've got them all saved, so I'll just dump them all at once. Oh, I don't get the Mean Girls reference? Yeah, okay, yeah. It's not really my jam. No offense. Maybe I'll host the showdown tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. I'm a calendar savant. I'm gonna give up the content thing, and I'm just gonna host like a talk show every Thursday night. We're not even gonna have cards anymore. I'm just gonna talk. We're just gonna have a talk show every Thursday night. I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys were listen, we're gonna go right off the rails again. I don't know if you guys remember, but we used to do the TWIPT After Dark streams. Those were fun. Where I would just like rip packs and we would just chat and like we'd do the content first, then we'd let everybody leave, and then we would do like the after show with you know, we'd rip some packs and just chitter chatter. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. They were not for adults only. No. No, they were still very PG. They were still very PG. All right, let me make sure I got my cards in the right spot. We do! First up, the limited edition card for this week is 1976. Thurman Munson for the New York Yankees. 87 contact, 87 gap power, 76 power, 64 out, 87 avoid Ks, 100, 102, 89, 76, 102 against lefties. Ooh, baby! 83, 82, 72, 61, 82 against the righties. Got that 98 arm as well. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. And again, keep in mind, the perfect version of the LE cards have diamond pull rates, so you can find them as the guaranteed diamond in a diamond pack, and they will be a little more common than your average run-of-the-mill, the average run-of-the-mill 100. So there you go. So, everybody's kind of wondering, well, nobody's really wondering anymore, but everybody's kind of wondering what tonight's theme was. You know what? Listen, we always sit here every Thursday night for the last 125 Thursday nights, with obvious off-seasonal breaks in there and days when I don't feel like doing it. But, we're always just here. And I thought, listen, maybe this time, maybe we're going to take a little summer road trip. We're going to go. And the whole reason why this made sense, in the first place is because Saturday was supposed to finally be the induction into the Hall of Fame for Ted Simmons, Larry Walker, and Derek Jeter. It was supposed to be this Saturday. So we planned a Hall of Fame release around the rescheduling of the Hall of Fame ceremony. Because the 2020 guys have never been inducted. And then, of course, because of COVID, they've postponed it to September. Well, you know what? The content plan is full in September, so we're doing the Hall of Fame content tonight, and I'm playing it off as we're just taking a road trip to Cooperstown. We're just going to jump in our little wagon. We're going to drive to central New York, and we're going to visit some of our favorite Hall of Famers here in this content set. First up, we've got a gold New York Mets Rickey Henderson, because when you think of Rickey Henderson, you think of his elite time late in his career with the New York Mets. Don't you? Don't you? And I want everybody to know Nicolino and Rich had no influence on me including this card. Like, I need like a disclaimer down here. 82 gold Rickey Henderson, elected to the Hall of Fame in 2009 with a 94.8%. 88 contact, 67 gap power, 48 power, 76 size, 64 void case, 94, 66, 56, 87, 71 against lefties, 86, 68, 46, 72, 62 against the righties, 87 speed, 83 stealing. Again, by this point he was like 40, but could still swipe the odd bag here and there. Who's trolling? It's a real card. It's a real card. Blue Jays, Ricky, listen. He hit like 215 with the Blue Jays. It would be like a 40 iron. Plus, the trade deadline is not till next week or the week after. Like 10 days. 9 days? 10 days? I don't remember. Next up, we've got now, listen, see, this is where I start playing my games. John McGraw, not a Hall of Famer as a player, but he is a Hall of Famer as a manager. You can still go to Cooperstown and see his plaque. It's there. I know it's there. I've never seen it. 84 gold, John McGraw, 66, 78, 7 power. He could really bomb him out there. 105 I, 82 avoid case, 61, 69, 6, 92, 77 against lefties, 68, 81, 7, 109, 83 against righties. Got a little bit of speed in there as well. The 75, 85 stealing, 99 base running. Not a whole lot of defense, but very solid gold hitting card here. Again, I'm breaking all of the rules. We're breaking all the rules tonight, okay? Maybe I'll drop a curse word, and then we'll really be breaking the rules. Like, you know, we would never do that. My God. Ted would have this stream shut down so fast, he'd be calling Mr. Bezos and being like, yeah, we need to shut down immediately. And that would be the end of it. Yeah. So there we go. Next up, Red Schoendienst. Somebody in the chat said, give me Red Schoendienst. And I said, you know what? I secretly gave my producer, who's off screen over here, yes, I actually have a producer. I gave my producer the little high sign, like down here, because you can't see it because I got the screen cropped. I got my hand signs, and I wrote down Schoendienst. And they made a Schoendienst slide, so we slid it in there. Get that? Sliding into second base. Get it? But then, 84 contact, 89 gap power, 59 power, 57 9, 98 avoid Ks, 85. Isn't the show a lot more fun when I'm refreshed in a good mood and just feeling it? Last week's show was maybe my favorite show out of 125. And this one is starting to get up there on the list. 85, 79, 50, 48, 108 against lefties. 84, 93, 62, 60, 95 against righties. Some interesting defense at second base. A little sprinks of left field in there as well. It's probably not going to be good enough. 65. I should vacation every other week, Chess. Do you think the team would like that? Do you think people would enjoy if I just took every other week off as vacation? Interesting defensive profile. Red wasn't the best defensive guy. But hey, solid low diamond here. Really great bat. A lot of people going to run him. Cause you're in. Schoendienst, I've been saying it wrong for 3 years. I'm probably going to just keep saying it wrong. It's more fun. It's more fun when I say it wrong because then you have to go look up to make sure that I said it wrong. So that you can put it in the chat that I said it wrong. So we'll just keep it this way. That way, you know, it's like take home lessons. Next up, Whitey Ford. Big lefty. Again, I'm going to get crucified for the Yankees. Too many Yankees. We got too many Yankees in this set. We're up to 2. It's pronounced Red. Thanks, Mac. Appreciate it. Are you sure it's not Reed? Reed Schoendienst? Whitey Ford, 102, 84, 83. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. 188, 87 against lefties. 103, 82, 82 against righties. 93 stamina. Hey, sack bunt. Listen. Sack bunt. Not good enough. We're going to have a talk, okay? Really should knock this card down at least 16 points for the poor bunting ability. It's pronounced WHITEY. Okay, listen. Listen. That's a good one. Whitey Ford, elected in the class of 1974, 77.8% on the old ballot. Yeah, he's not going to hit any bombs either. Next up, speaking of Yankees, Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2, Derek Jeter, again, still hasn't got his moment on the stage. We'll get it in September after being elected with 99.7% of the vote. Did we ever find out who the one person was who didn't vote for him? 90 contact, 85 gap power, 59 power, 70 I, 71 avoid K. Is going to bop a little bit against lefties. 100, 169, 77, 82, 72 range, unplayable at shortstop. Well, it's Derek Jeter. I mean, yes, we're playing a fantasy mode, but like there's a line. There's a line. Yeah, 100, 169, 77, 82 against lefties, 86, 80, 55, 67, 68 against righties. 69 speed, 85 stealing as well. Again, not great range, not something Jeter was really known for. Not great arm, not something Jeter was really known for. Error, pretty good though, 112. And he can turn a double play. And by turn a double play, I mean do an unnecessary jump throw when the runner slides 10 feet short of the bag. That's true. That's true. Derek Jeter was unplayable at shortstop for the Yankees, but they did it anyway. And you can do it too when you pull this card from a pack later tonight. Yeah, we need a new rating, like right here. Jump throws across the diamond. Dangerous dives into the front row. Backhand flips in the playoffs. We need those ratings on there. We could just call those intangibles. If there was an intangibles rating, it would be 164. If he had an intangibles rating, it would be high. Don Drysdale, elected to the class of 1984 with 78.4%, 126 tough, 83 movement, 93 control, fastball, curveball, slider, changeup, screwball. 117, 79, 93 against lefties, 133, 86, 94 against righties, 96 stamina as well. Again, very, very disappointed with the sack bunt, but 31 contact, 43 power. So I'll take the trade-off. Dude, listen, Don Drysdale, not one of those pitchers you're going to give him the sack sign, okay? He's getting up there, and you're letting him swing away, right? You're giving him the, hey, just let's go, Donnie. Come on, buddy. Take a good rip up there. So, hey, there you go. Don Drysdale. I believe it's pronounced Drysdale. Drysdale? Oh, it's going to be a thing. I'm going to need a pronunciation command with just random. I wish I could put like a pronunciation command and then like have like just a bunch of random ones in there. Drysdale was great on the Beverly Hillbillies. I love it. DRYSDALE? I've probably called him that just like as a joke. Ted Simmons, another member of the class of 2020, a Veterans Committee selection. Ted Simmons, 89 contact, 96 gap power, 89 power, 64 I, 92 avoid Ks, 89, 84, 104, 63, 77 against lefties, 89, 100, 84, 64, 97 against the righties. So a little more power against, actually a lot more power against lefties, but a lot more contact when it comes to the avoid Ks against the righties. Ted Simmons was a switch hitter as well. Excuse me. Again, probably not going to have the catcher ability and arm that a lot of teams are going to be looking for, but could be a solid bench bet. Switch hitter creates some interesting options as well. And you got a little bit of sprinks of first base on there. Little bit of a sprinks of first base on there. Interesting little card here with old Teddy Sim. Interesting little card. You got some good things, you got some bad things. Little, you know, the avoid Ks against righties is nice. A lot of people will probably give them a little bit of a run just to see what they might be able to get out of them. Speaking of somebody you're going to give a little bit of run to see if something you could get out of them, Lee Smith. Another Veterans Committee electee, this time in 2019. 134 stuff, 78 movement, 93 control, fastball, cutter, slider, forkball. 117, 74, 93 against lefties. 149, 82, 92 against righties. Man, oh man, oh man. Lee Smith. What a long... Can Lee Smith play linebacker? We don't have a rating for that. But possibly? Possibly could play linebacker. I mean, he'd have the frame for it. He would have the frame for it for sure. Lee Smith, big dude. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, baby. Let's keep on trucking down the line. And we've got Carl Hubble. Carl Hubble. Big lefty. 118 stuff, 81 movement, 97 control. Fastball, curveball, screwball. I always love those screwball dudes. 109, 81, 100 against lefties. 120, 81, 96 against righties. So you get the higher stuff against the righties, get the slightly better control against the lefties. Get the 103 stamina as well. Again, 33 contact, not much sack bunt, but really, who'd be laying down a bunt in in Carl Hubble's era? Probably not a whole lot of people. Hubble elected in the class of 1947 with 87%. 87% for Carl Hubble. Let's keep on keeping on here. 1 second. It's pronounced Hubel. I like it. That'll be good. Carl Hubel. If it's French, the H would be silent, so it'd be Hubel. Carl Hubel. Could work. Larry Walker, the third member of the class of 2020, barely got in on his last try, 76.6% for old Larry. Do I speak French? Yes, I do. 90 contact, 107 gap power, 91 power, 83 I, 71 avoid Ks, 82, 102, 77, 70, 69 against lefties, 92, 109, 96, 87, 71 against righties. Very good defense. He wasn't a great range guy, but 96 air and 92 arm. Made a lot of plays. Had a hose out there as well. Pour Monsieur Walker. Let me see. We have what, 2 left? 1. Which one am I missing? Oh, that one. The 92 versus righty is silent. Mel Ott! Mel, I'm going to destroy right-handed pitching, Ott. 85 contact, 81 gap power, 122 power, 98 I, 88 avoid Ks. 80, 75, 124, 83, 74 against lefties. 87, 83, 122, 103, 92 against righties. And an absolute wild animal in right field. A wild animal in right field with the 97 range, 96 air, 88 arm. Mel Ott. Now, I'm not sure if you guys, a little window into the old Snaggle soul here. When I'm trying to plan a set, I usually start at the end, right? Who could I like have at the end? Who's the one guy that doesn't matter what his rating is? Who's the one guy that like you really want people going home, opening them packs, getting on OOTP Go in 15 minutes at the top of the hour, and being like, I need this guy. Well, listen. Let's just put it out there into the world. It's peak Ozzie Smith. 76 contact, 87 gap power, 32 power, 72 eye, 99 avoid Ks, 71, 103, 37, 75, 85 against lefties, 78, 82, 30, 71, 103 against righties, 73 speed, 82 stealing, and the absolutely insane God tier defense, 105 range, 108 air, 103 arm, 109 turn double play. OZZIE Smith, who was elected to the Hall of Fame, the class of 2002, with a 91.7% rating. Oh yes, yeah. You got, listen, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention 36 sack bunt. Probably not where we want it to be. Yeah. That's true. Veggie makes a good point. What is, again, that's more of an intangibles rating. How does he perform on tarps during rain delays? It's interesting. You know, yeah, that's one of those things you can't really capture that in a card. Yeah. You can't really capture that in a card. So there you have it. The results of our road trip to Cooperstown. We came, we saw, we had some local cuisine, and we saw some Hall of Famers. Don Drysdale, Whitey Ford, Mel Ott, OZZIE Smith, Lee Smith, Carl Hubble, Ricky Henderson, Larry Walker, Derek Jeter, Ted Simmons, Red Schoendienst, as everyone keeps correcting me, and John McGraw. All people who you could see on your tour of Cooperstown. Well, actually, to be fair, you can't see Simmons, Jeter, or Walker, but let's get that fixed. Get them in. It's been 2 years. Come on. Thurman Munson, not in the Hall of Fame. But maybe he should be. Maybe we could start the Thurman Munson campaign to get Thurman Munson in the Hall. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to pick up the mantle and get the Veterans Committee to put Thurman Munson in the Hall. We need to. Yeah, they're in. They just haven't been inducted yet. So they haven't had the official ceremony. Whoa! Not necessary. Not necessary. I always love it. So here's the thing. I got a rake-in on Twitter because of having 2 Cardinals in last week's set. I've got 2 Cardinals in this week's set again. So, hate mail incoming for poor old Snaggle J. I hope you guys had a fun stream. I know I did. In 10 minutes time, you'll be able to find all these bad boys and the LE Thurman Munson 3 Cardinals. Where's the third one? Oh yeah, right. I almost forgot red. Red's right here. Oh my geez, it's worse. I made it worse. No. Where's my right button? The disappointment that I feel. I let Twitter down. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys had a fun stream. I know I did. Again, all of this stuff will be live in about 10 minutes. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that follow button down below. If you're watching on your mobile device, make sure you give your screen a little tap. Hit that heart. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you check us out everywhere else as well. YouTube.com/OTP Developments. Follow the Perfect Team Twitter. Twitter.com/OTP Perfect Team. Head over to the forums, forums.otpdevelopments.com as well. And you can head over to the Discord, discord.gg/OOTP. Sorry, I thought I was going to rap in there, but we're not going to. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I always love your faces. It would not be the same without you. And thank you for literally just letting me just talk for a half hour and really nobody complained. Because that's the kind of relationship we have. And I know it's easy when you guys are getting sweet drops, but it's how it is. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, I am Chris Jardine, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.